Hello, everyone. This is Toker, and yeah, today we got something new to display with QUP Karaoke. You can hear my wife in the background singing about our dog. She's very happy. She loves that little dog. Anyways, what I have to share with you today is simulation. It's a new feature that I just added today, and it's been fantastic for tracking down some very old rotation bugs that have existed for a long time. So, to preface this, I've been getting help from Chuck217. He's an old AutoKDJ user. He actually has been using the plugin for almost 20 years now. We never put QUP out there, so he never got to use QUP, and he just stuck with AutoKDJ. So he knows it inside and out, right? And he knows approximately the differences in the rotation between QUP and AutoKDJ. And he brought up an interesting point today, which was, hey, this rotation engine does seem different. There are some bugs with it. So we started comparing QUP and AutoKDJ. I talked to Mike, who was the original AutoKDJ author, and we kind of all bumped heads together, and we're like, okay, yeah, so obviously some stuff's changed. We put it through Claude. Claude saw the changes, and Claude started implementing some of the old stuff that used to be there. But to test this, though, I added this feature today, which is called simulation mode. And what it allows me to do is in AutoKDJ, we have um, we have different rules for karaoke that you can set up, and this allows you to test it without having to test it on your customers, which is, to me, it's pretty important. Not only that, it's also going to allow you to play back a night so you can see how the rotation worked out that night too. So this is our K combo page here. This is usually the HTML page the customer sees. So let's go ahead and get into this right now. So right now, what I have this set up for is standard rotation. You know what? Let me just add a box here just so you can see what I see, right? I think that would be handy. I think that would be oh so handy. Let's see, application. Let's do window capture. We're gonna do new. We're gonna do Java if we can find it. Here it is. There we go. All right, so we're gonna drag this down here a little bit, and basically, we got. Let me make this bigger too, because I can always disable this if I want to. So if I go back here, and I go to karaoke, right? Um, Max singer repeat is 2, which means sing one, bring one. Um, and no singer wait time, no new singer priority. This is basically as generic of a rotation as you can get. This is basically what a lot of people subscribe to. This is what they like to run for their karaoke, right? So we have these options set here. We're going to go over to this other config panel in here called simulation, and we're going to hit start simulation. We're going to make the seconds per song 1, which means it's going to pause 1 second between queuing stuff. And we're going to simulate a whole night here in a little over a minute. So let's go ahead and get started. So you can see the first time singers, they're coming in at round 2. And now round 2 has begun. We should start seeing, there they go. First time singers are going in at the end of round 2. Still round 2-ish. Now we're getting into round 3. And we're seeing new singers come all the way down at the end of round 3. Here comes another new singer in round 3. Another new singer in round 3. Another new singer. A few more. We just had a group come in. Now we're in round 4. And you can see our new singer came all the way at the end of round 4, right before round 5 starts. And looks like that's probably going to be it for our new singers. And that's it. Pretty cool, right? So let's go ahead and go look at this again. Let's change this around. We're going to give it new singer priority. I like to call this the Sayoko rule. This was the old skinflint Japanese lady I worked for that was money grubbing. This is what she told me. Her exact words: Bobby, you put new singer first, so they get thirsty and drink more and stay. Those were her exact words. So I call that the Sayoko rule. We've had this in here for a long time, and that's exactly how she talked, huh, babe? My wife's just like, don't put me on video. Like, I'm tired of seeing your karaoke bullshit. Don't put me on video. I can just tell. All right, so we're going to go back here to karaoke. We're going to set the new singer priority. We're going to do we're going to prefer them by 21%, right? So let's go back here to our, so we have to close this and reopen this. I don't know how OBS is going to deal with that. Let's see. That's dealing with it. Okay. But yeah, I have to put an apply button so I don't have to close and reopen. Let's go back to simulation and let's start and let's see what happens this time. I'm just going to clear this window here. So you can see we're in round 1. Round 1. Now we're in round 2. See that? The new singers are getting queued a little bit ahead in round 2. They're not getting queued at the end. Now we got some more new singers. They're coming into round 3 here. But you can see they're spacing out. And that's the, maybe I will name it the Sayoko rule in the config panel. I think, even though I didn't end on great terms with the lady, I do think credit is due where it's due, right? Now you can see the first time singers, instead of going back to back to back, they're now getting kind of interleaved, right? They're getting spread out. So your returning singers don't feel like they're getting completely screwed by new singers. And this is the magic of new singer rotation, right? Now let's see what else we get in here, if we get any more. I think that's probably going to be it. Yeah, that was it. That was it for the night. That was all our new singers. Let's do one more test. We're going to crank this up just a little bit more. This will be the last test. And then I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to make another build. And then I'm going to work on something else. Because I think the rotation, we got it fixed now. So we're going to jack this up all the way to 65%. Right. Now there's one bit of logic I haven't added in here. And I call that logic the Vic Jang logic, and I'll tell you all about the Vic Jang logic. The Vic Jang logic basically dictates that Victor Jang should always go next no matter what. Anybody that disagrees with me, fuck you. Really, just fuck you. Okay. Just an inside joke between one of me and my singers. So let's go ahead and get this simulation going. There we go. Now we're starting to see the first time singers come in because it's beginning of the night. They're coming in at round 1 like they should. But now we're in round 2. Let's see where things land in round 2 because we should start seeing some new singers come in on round 2. See, boom, first time singer up north, up at the top. Now we're in round 3. First time singer, first time singer, first time singer, first time singer, first time singer. So this uses a weighted model, right? It's not just, it's not just on or off. It's using a weighted model to distribute this. So depending on where you have that slider is going to affect how much sooner a new singer is going to come up. Are they going to come up in the current round ahead of everybody else? Or are they going to kind of be interleaved down the line? It's all up to you. And that's the great thing about this karaoke system. It's always been the great thing. You run your show the way you want it run. You set the rules, and it's just there to kind of help you. So, anyways, that's it. I hope you all like that. So, very, very soon, we're going to be getting to public release on this. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.